Hello, welcome to Microlocity. Today is the 4th of July, so I'd like to wish everyone out there in the US a happy 4th of July. And there's usually a lot of garage sales on 4th of July weekend, so yesterday the family and I ventured out and found a few things. And in the bag here, it's stuff that I picked out and my kids found as well, so it's kind of a mix of things that I wanted and they wanted as well. So kind of reach in here and pick out some stuff. Okay, I got this for a quarter. Actually, I think every car in here was a quarter. There's a few that were 50 cents, but mainly a quarter. So this is a Tomica. Let me turn there you go. This is actually, I found 3 buses. This is one of the 3 I found. And I don't have any of these in my collection. So this is the first time I have a Tomica. So that was a nice find for a quarter. So here's another one. And this one has an opening door. It's a school bus and it has some, I think it's rabbit ears. So I don't know how old those are. I mean, it has the casting dates on the bottom, but so here's one that I picked out. This is a casting that I do not have in my collection. This one's pretty beat up, but I picked it up anyway. Has a little smash. You can see right there on the pillar, it's kind of squished. But I love this casting. I've always wanted it. I really want the one that has the I think it's like a silver on the top, and then it's like the two-tone has like a kind of a burgundy side on it. So nice the Cadillac DeVille or Cadillac Seville. Okay, this is one my daughter picked out to play with. Got a Reese's peanut butter cup Mazda Miata. Here's a Matchbox Jeep Wrangler. Can't make out what it says. Something with suspension system. That's a pretty cool one. I didn't have that one. This one I'll probably do a video and put on the turntable just to see it, because I just want to see it on the turntable. But this one came out in, I think it was the first edition in 2008. And this is one of the color variations. So it's a 69 Chevelle SS 396. So I'll do a video on just that car. It's pretty nice shape. Here's a pretty neat Tahoe. These are all played with condition. Some are pretty beat up, but this is a 97 Chevy Tahoe. Pretty cool Matchbox. They got the tiny bit of suspension on it. Here's one my daughter picked out. This is an Ertl fire truck. I'm sure there's some pieces missing, like a ladder. But this is super heavy. Yeah, it's a Pierce fire truck. It was actually missing the front tire, so I took the one of the back dolly tires off and put it on the front so she can play with the fire truck. But that was also a quarter. Let's see. Okay, my daughter picked this out, the Fruit Loop car. It's a Ford Focus Matchbox. I'm actually a pretty big fan of the Ford Focus and that style. Here's an older Tonka. They got the Ford, like a, what they call it, the 450 or Ford 550. And this is from 1988 Tonka. That one's all plastic. It's pretty cool. I think it's missing the back doors. It would probably have two opening doors, I'm guessing. I don't see where any doors could go, so maybe it's not missing anything. And okay, here is a Majorette that I found. I actually have this casting from when I was a kid. Probably almost identical condition to what this one is. Mine's actually probably a little bit nicer than this. But yeah, these Majorettes are nicely made. Most of them have the trailer hitch, and it has that piece of plastic that helps hold the hitch on, which is nice. And they have the clear headlight lenses, so I'm assuming it's part of the windshield piece. So that's a cool one to have. This one I picked up. I don't know anything about it. It's a Ford Fusion, which I don't think I have any Ford Fusion Hot Wheels. So I don't know if this came in a like a 5-pack or something like that, or if it was just a mainline. But I would assume this is from the early 2000s. Okay, well here, my daughter found this. Since I'm a Jeep fan, she saw it on the table and she grabbed it before I saw it and brought it over to me. This is a Cars 2. And you got the old Army Jeep there. This was only $1. So I'll probably open this one up and see if she wants to play with this one, or if not, I'll just put it on the shelf. But this is, Mattel made these. This is a 2010. That's kind of a neat find for $1. My daughter picked this one out. It's beat up Maisto. That's Maisto, and that's when I guess Tonka and Hasbro, and I forget the whole history with all that. It's actually kind of a neat looking car. Okay. Oh, here's the third Tomica that we found. So there's 2 buses and then this truck. That's actually pretty cool. Got the penguins and the ice inside. The back door is open. Just definitely pretty cool. And okay, so 3 more here. A highway hauler. I have this one on the card. I only have one of these, so I just picked this one up just to have it off the card. And I never really noticed on the side, but it had the Twin Towers. This was part of the photo series back, I forget the date, but it was probably late 90s, maybe 96 or 7 that this one came out. So this was before the 9/11. So you got the Twin Towers, the Statue of Liberty, and is that the Eiffel Tower? Or not the Eiffel Tower? Empire State Building. So it's not in perfect shape, but it's pretty cool to have that. And my daughter picked out this older Matchbox Dodge Viper. And then, oh, I got two more. Okay, here's an old Chuck E. Cheese. This is just a knockoff brand. And then last one, I actually picked one of these, two of these up at the flea market. I never made a video on it yet, but I think this one's actually in better shape. And I think this came out in the early 2000s. It's an older casting. What's that say? 1989. This one's in pretty nice shape. It has all the, nothing's broken on it. So that's pretty neat casting there. So that's all of those. And then in the background, you got this Matchbox playset. Here, I'll kind of move the camera. That was $1. That is just like the Jurassic Park playset that I picked up a few weeks ago. But this one, my daughter found it, and it was $1. It's pretty cool. I mean, I kind of like these playsets. This one's only a couple years old, or a few years old, maybe 1998 or 2018. Sorry, I think that one came out. And this one's a little bit older. I got this for $0.25, but this is a Matchbox. It's kind of neat. So you push that down. It's a haunted house. So let's pick a car here. So here we'll do the Fruit Loop car. So you drive in the elevator, and then you pull that up, and the car flies out. So pick those up for the kids to play with. And so that was the garage sale finds. So there wasn't really a whole lot that I found to pick from. So most of these my kids will just play with. Like I said, I'll do another video on that Chevelle. And if you know any information about the Tomicas, I wouldn't assume they're that old. They look fairly new. So let me know if you know any information on those. Alright, if you're still watching, appreciate you watching through that long and all my rambling, and thanks for watching. See you next time.